Welcome back to Crusader Kings 3. This is our Britannia playthrough. The House of Wessex. We started in 867. The year is now 1044. This is episode 22, I want to say. Anyway, we're quite far on with it. So if you followed this far, then well done to you. And I've just started a new series called Tyrants of Sardinia. So if you're interested in that, and if you like this content, you're bound to like that. So go and check it out on my channel. There'll be a link in the description. I'll pop links all over the place. You'll find it in all the usual places, probably in a pinned comment as well. But we're not playing Sardinia today. We are playing the Empire of Britannia. And I have now got the Royal Court download. I was half wondered whether it would break this save game, but it's fine. It's absolutely fine. So it just means we've got the Royal Court available. I'm brand new to this. I've never used it. In the Sardinia game, we also have the Royal Court, but I'm not a king in that, so I've never used it yet. This will be the first time through, so let's have a little read what it has to say. The Britannic Court. As Emperor, you have new duties and responsibilities. But before I carry on with this, if you're new here, remember to subscribe. Let's crack on. You will now be expected to regularly hold court, solving the disputes of the realm and letting your courtiers take part in your daily routines. Right. Countess Eadbert of Thomond is looking sternly at me in a direct, almost lecturing way. Perhaps there's some way... Perhaps there's some surprise in her eyes. Okay. She starts to unfold a beautiful banner bearing the emblem of the House Wessex. One of the ways in which the world will now judge your rule is by how you adorn and care for your royal court. I have taken the liberty to have this made as a gift to mark the beginning of your royal tenure. Okay. Let them see the new emperor. You will enter the court. Other matters call my attention. Well, let them see the new emperor. Let's have a look. So this is our court grandeur level. Like I say, I've got no idea what any of this stuff does or what it is, really. Our daughter. Knights. Cool. So this is Duke Morcar. It looks pretty awesome. Court grandeur. Let's have a look at this. Last century fashion. So does that mean... Are we not fashionable then? Alright, so you've got to pay for this. So maintenance per month. Right. Court, a warlike court. Yeah, I think we'll stay with that. Look at that dude. He is our heir, this guy with the mustache. Seriously. Although, we are ranked first in the world, apparently. I'm not sure how, since we're brand new to this. Court artifacts. Now let's have a little look at this. Didn't they say they had a banner for us? We've got 2 artifacts. Pedestal. No artifact available. Large wall ornaments. Okay, let's have a look. So we can have the Dynasty banner there. Men-at-Arms maintenance. Alright, so this is just... These are the things we already had. Alright, so that's pretty cool. And what else do we have? House of Wessex. Oh no, that was... Oh, I put the wrong one there. Alright, that's pretty awesome. So the Dynasty banner's up here. The Wessex House banner up there. I guess when we get more things, we'll be able to put them up on pedestals. Let's see. Throne room. Why don't we hold court for the first time? See how this goes. Exercise your authority by holding court. So every 5 years you can do this. Hear the petitioners. Sitting on my throne, I justify my guards to open the doors of the hall. A stream of people file in. After several moments, all blah, 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 blah. In front of me, I count 3 petitioners lined up. On second thought, it's a beautiful day outside. Right, let's listen to the first petitioner and see what they've got for us. One of my guards approaches with my courtier Alfred in chains, trailing behind him. How high armor. I caught Elfric here in the process of sending sensitive information to foreign spies in Germany. What should we do with him? Off with his head. I forgive once. Do not betray me again. We'll get a strong hook on Elfric. I don't want to chop his head off. I mean, yeah, okay. We'll forgive him this once. We've got a loyalty hook on Elfric, but he is 63. So if I remember, we'll use that up. A land of barbarians. My lord, I regret to inform you that I am at the end of my tether. My vassal Earl Ulf is clearly exasperated. The people over which I rule are an uncontrollable mob of unruly barbarians with ridiculous customs and a terrible taste for food. All my efforts so far have been in vain. It just seems impossible to make civilized people out of them. I am afraid a strong intervention from above is the only solution. Starts the promote culture task in the Earl of Desmond. We respect their traditions. Well, we are trying to change the culture over, actually, so let's just get on with it. Show them the right way. Yeah. My lord, begins my spy master Duke Morcar, looking very contrite. The last period has been really tough on my domain. Extra expenses were required on every front and my coffers are sadly empty. It pains me to, but I resolve to appeal to your munificence? Munificence? I don't actually know that word. For help in paying off my debt. But, I mean, I assume it means he wants money of us. I will not forget your generosity in my time of need. Very well, but only wants 180. Debt means bad administration. Elaine, help him. Right, so the Seneschal will support him. It costs us 180, but we will get prestige and extra court grandeur. Let's go with that one. Court grandeur is now at level 4. Alright, cool. And my business here is done. So, I mean, we could upgrade this stuff, but I think we'll just leave that for now. We'll get on with the game. So, for today's episode, the plan is sort of to try and take Alba. And we're sort of working towards the end of this campaign, if I'm perfectly honest. I'm not sure where else to take it. So the idea is to probably take the rest of Alba. Maybe make the country of... was it Frisia or something that we have reformed here? But I'm not sure. So even though he's on 100, he will not accept. We're swaying him. We don't need to sway him anymore. Let's abandon that. Why don't we learn his language? It's only a 38% chance of success, but well, let's have a go. So what we need to do here, we need to find somebody to put in here, somebody new to put in there. Who has claims on the Kingdom of Alba? Can we vote in this? No, we can't. We are not an elector. That's a shame. We could usurp the Kingdom of Alba if we had 500. That could be a way to go with it. There are 12 claimants to this title. So it seems we can't... None of these guys will join our court or anything like that. Right, let's press on. We ransomed that guy at the end of the last episode. We'll get 90. Cool. We'll get... He's given us a gift. Gain some renown, some cash. That's pretty cool. And 6 court grandeur. Well, court grandeur is now level 5. I really... Let's see what... 1 unhandled situation. King Wilhelm of Germany has bestowed upon me a most gracious gift. A couple of well-bred palfreys. 1 mare and 1 stallion. My lord, my Marshal Duke Swithred beckons me over to the mare. Look at these muzzles and those hindquarters. This one would serve well in war. I will train the mare myself, so we would gain warhorse. What do we get for that? Prestige, extra, prowess. We'd lose 15 stress and gain 100. Yeah, we'll have the warhorse. Thank you. So this guy's the heir to the throne. He's got no children. So we could marry our niece into there, but then it would form an alliance and we wouldn't be able to go to war with him. And the children would be of his line, so I don't think so. A name inspired by history. This is a name for our warhorse. Anything interesting up in here? Red hair. Let's go with red hair. It's pretty cool. So things have turned out somewhat different than they did in history. It's almost like coming up for the 1066 period. And I'd say we're very much in control of things here. We're going to lose 30 stress from our jester. Nice. How old are we? We are 46 years old. Child's benefited from tutelage. Our daughter, 14. Comely. Pretty poor stats. Can we marry her to someone? It's wanting us to do the King of Scotland again, but I don't really. I don't want to be tied into an alliance with him. Who else have we got here? Frail at the age of 24, and he's some sort of Viking bloke. All these guys are really old. This guy's... No, he's one of my vassals. And I don't particularly want to marry my daughter to him. Or to our nephew, for that matter. What about this guy? Yeah, that looks like a decent match. We'll get a small alliance out of it. It'll probably be more hassle than it's worth, but it means we marry our daughter off into another count, spreading our dynasty out and around, and she'll get 600 prestige. If there's a way to turn these tooltips off, let me know. They are pretty annoying. My lord, my emperor, I require some financing. Again, this Duke Morcar. He looks at me affectionately before continuing. I am even willing to make concessions, please. I know that you have the means to help me. We haven't really. We've got 365. Oh, but we would get the Earl of Warwickshire. We can't actually hold another holding. Yeah, okay, thanks. Let's just slow this down. Get rid of the tooltips. We're in debt, but that's okay, only a little bit. Warwickshire has low control, but that's now in our land. Warwickshire is a pretty decent place to have. Well, let's have a look. Working on increasing control. Let's work on straight on Warwickshire. I mean, plenty of places need it, but if Warwickshire is ours, we might as well work on it there. My vassal, Duke Egfrith, approaches me. This is an odd-looking dude. I would appreciate if we could renegotiate my contract, my emperor. Any improvement would, of course, be met. You get the Earl of Buckingham, but I mean, we don't really want that, I don't think. Well, actually, we've got 2 sons. We could give one of our sons that place. His feudal taxes are reduced, but we get another holding. Let's do that. We are over the main limit, of course, but Buckingham, let's have a look. Just trying to see which looks the better of the two. Let's keep Warwick. We'll give Buckingham to someone. Our son. Our second son. Countess Elaine is no longer our seneschal. Oh, she was his wife. Okay, that's fine. We're missing a few. Court tutor. Do we have anybody good for this? Well, we still have a hook on him. Can we use this for anything good? Not really, unless we wanted to imprison him. It's a bit of a waste of time getting that hook on him, to be honest, but let's put him in here. He can be our tutor. Seneschal. Our niece. Yeah. She's not married either. Maybe we can do a matrilineal marriage for her, actually. Can we get someone decent in? 27. Martial skill for him. Let's do that. She lose some prestige, of course, but I'm not really bothered about finding another alliance. That bring this guy in. Might be handy to be a marshal for one of our armies or something like that. Bodyguard. Ooh. Guthmund of Norfolk. He could be our bodyguard. Let's have a look at him. Doesn't particularly like us, doesn't hate us either. Okay, yeah, he's got a prowess of 20. He can look after us, I'm sure. Oh, why can't we appoint him? Personal champion. Can take your place in duels. Again, this dude looks like he could possibly do that for us. Another bodyguard? I don't think we need another one. These all cost money as well, of course. Food taster. Royal architect. Ah. Okay, cool. These must all be new. These must all be new appointments, I guess, with the royal court thing, because I'm sure they weren't there before. Anyway, cool. That's cool. Court event available again. A courtier scorned. Why would you honour that boar Guthmund with a position at court and not me? My nephew Elthmere is livid. Apparently he had been certain that the honour would befall him. Oh, come off it. You're right, you do deserve a position. He sounds like a petulant child. Come off it. Away with you. Fool. Got to keep an eye on this. He's almost 6, so we can educate our grandson, who will eventually take over our line. Next, it'll go to our son, of course. The dude with this bitch and tash. I mean, his skill set is not amazing. We'll be fine, I'm sure. It'd be nice if we could just conquer this place. We can usurp it, of course, once we have enough money. Let's speed things up. The great emperor's reading children's fables. Have you no pride? So the Duke of Powys. It's not impressed with us reading foreign text in a different language. You dare insult me, I'll show you. This is not to the death. So we could duel this guy. Let's duel him. We'll not be putting up with crap like this. Single combat. For a few brief moments, Duke Ailsaid and I pace in lazy half circles, each watching for an opening. I heft my Lucio's sword, this is our family sword, ready to defend myself, while he clutches his Duke, whatever, warhammer, firmly to hand. This fight may only be till first blood, but that doesn't ease my nerves. With a sudden twitch, our bout begins. Ailsaid tries hesitantly to launch a quick slash at me, but the blow is easily swatted away. Medium increased your likelihood of success. Low increased as... Yeah. Strike, parry, riposte. We lose 5 stress because we're impatient. We would have a medium injury risk, but a high chance of success. What was the next one? Medium success chance, but low injury risk. Okay, let's go with... Let's stay cautious. Right, we're gonna go for it. I leap in action. My form is good with only small errors, and Ailsaid's stance is a disaster. My opponent is still holding off my blows well, but he seems close to faltering. I'll show you how to I have the sword. Maggot, you think you can stand against me? No chance of success. Low chance of injury. I'll show you how I have the sword. We'll go with that one. Yeah, we won the victory. This must also be new. I've never seen this before. Quite liked it. As the wise heart once said, don't insult your betters. You will rot in a dungeon for your insolence. I don't think we need to put him in a dungeon. We're going to throw them out. Court Grandeur level 4. Alright. Lucio's sword has low durability. Let's get that fixed up. Your Court Grandeur is below your Court Grandeur expectations. So what do we need to do with that then? Does that bump it up? Yeah, yes, that bump it up. Modest food. Few servants. Some lodgings. But actually, they need more than that. This is going to be expensive. 3. Alright, so that's the line there, actually. See, I was looking there, thinking. So we can go with stylish fashion. Small lodgings. Very few servants. We'll go with decent fashion. Yeah, that's okay. We'll go with that. It's going to cost us a bit of money, but that's alright. Quite a lot of money, actually. But then, nothing's cheap, I guess. Unfortunately, Prince Archbishop Gurita is not around anymore. So that's the guy whose language we were learning. Who is in charge there now, I wonder? A guy who doesn't like us as much. We're working down the Marshall line. Not sure this is one we want to carry on with, to be honest. But then we are quite old now. Yeah, let's work on this. Work on Gallant. We've built a keep in Winchester. Cork Grandeur is now at level 5. Alright. Can ask our head of faith for gold. We will do exactly that. 613. Thank you. Excellent. Now, let's... How do we usurp this claim? We can't. Alright, so we haven't got enough counties, I see. Ugh. Well, that is a shame indeed. Let's work on taking some more of his land then. Fabricate me a claim on Lothian. He's converting the faith, but that's fine. Actually, let's have a quick look at the faith. Our old religion, the risen orthodoxy, is still lingering around, but it's starting to become extinct. It's going to take 19 more months to fabricate that claim. Be nice if we get a claim on the duchy with it as well. Incredible work. Our truce with the King of Scotland ends. That's perfect. And actually, we built the keep in Winchester, our capital, and that opens up some new buildings. Means we can expand these a little. We've just discovered manorialism as well. That's pretty cool. And what are we working on now? Unlocks all early medieval era economic buildings and construction time minus 10%. That's pretty awesome. I'll go for bailiffs. That'll give us domain limit +1. That may be pretty good, actually. Chronicle writing. Can use individual de jure. Dutchy Cassisbury. Let's do bailiffs. Holdings are good. They make good money. Warlike courtier. Cool. It's going to cost us 100 to keep that horse. That's fine. Let's do it. It's going to cost us 210 active peasantry. Advantage +2. Levy enforcement rate by 10%. I don't know. Sport is for the nobility. Yeah, let's go with that. Another gift here from one of our courtiers. Artifact demand. I don't give away artifacts. No. Our daughter can marry. Yeah. She became an astute intellectual. Nice. So, Guthman is gone. He's no longer our man. Along with their strange goods, merchants bring tall tales from distant lands, unverifiable, full of wonder. A group of Saxon peddlers purported to have brought Saka objects, said to have come from the faraway court of a great ruler. Gelder, the leading trader, grins darkly. This unique armor could be yours, for a special price, of course, great emperor. A likely yarn indeed. I looked at Dorothy for guidance. I'm not familiar with Katani work, but this seems to be finely made. Wow. Let's buy it. Gain the armor. Let's have a look at it. Empty council position. Stuart died of old age. Let's get it in here to this guy. Doesn't like us much at all. Let's check this arm out that we've just wasted money on, no doubt. Prowess +4, prestige, and friendly casualties down. That's alright, actually. Yeah, that's good. I wonder if we're going to be able to learn this language. It seems doubtful. 2 months left on that scheming. Everything seems to be eaten into our money at the moment. I'm not interested. A new martial perk again. Never back down. Yeah, fatal casualties minus 20%. That's pretty good, since we're going to be going to war with Scotland again any moment. Yeah. Oh, yes. So we get a duchy claim. That's awesome. Yes, all of Lothian will be mine. Let's slow this down. Let's declare the war. My claims. Dutchy of Lothian. This will gobble up a nice chunk of Scotland. It's going to cost us 250 prestige, but, you know, that's that. Hopefully. Well, I mean, we have to win the war yet, of course. Let's raise our mighty army up here. 17,500 men into Scotland. This is going to be an interesting campaign, I reckon. We'll wrap this campaign up, probably, and call the episode a day at the end of it. We've learned that language. I'm surprised. We only had I think a 46% chance of success. Cool, so we've learned that. Let's see if that's enough to make him a vassal then. I guess not. Because he's a different guy and he doesn't like us anyway. It didn't really make that much difference. Let's see if let's send a sway scheme on him and just see what happens. I mean, we might as well. We're fighting this war, so we can call house member this dude. Doesn't cost us anything, so alright, let's call him in. And transfer Prince Thurford of Buckinghamshire to Duke Osriff. Grant him the vassalage. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, something had low durability artifacts. Okay, fix it up. Saxon regalia. Let's fix it up. We can call more allies to the war, but I mean, do we really want to? I don't think so. How's this war looking? Let's have a quick look at it. He's got no allies. He's got 5,000 men. I mean, we've already called in our house member. When we get there, I'm actually going to split that army in half. Our forces... Yeah, they're coming. So, from Limburg, wherever that is. Miles away. And he's only got 400 men anyway, so that was a slight waste of time. How is he a house member, I wonder? He's obviously not very important in the scheme of things. Oh, is that him? Yeah, that's him. Member of the House of Wessex. Baron Isfael. Let's have a quick look for him. Our house is pretty big, actually. I have no idea how to find this guy. Well, who knows? He's here somewhere. He's a member of our house. But our house is pretty big. 98 living members. Let's split our force. Let's split in half. The half that's got the siege equipment obviously is going to be our sieging force. The other half is going to wipe out his army. Okay, if we can catch him, and we caught him. Oh, am I saying wipe out his army? Actually, it's we've actually totally hammered them. But the numbers were pretty close. Let's have a quick look at this. Well, they weren't that close after all. 6,000 he fielded. We fielded 8,750. He lost himself almost 1,500 men. Commander was wounded. Lots of his losses in the levies. 8 knights. 7 knights. Okay, well, that was a decent start of the war. And we're in friendly territory here, of course. This being our land. Strathclyde. Dorothy Wessex is now physician. She's our court physician, of course. And we've conquered the first place. Let's get straight in here and see if we can take his capital. we will suffer attrition. Our allies are arriving, all 400 of them. We didn't really need them at all. But we might as well get them in there. And the Scots are on the move by sea. There's actually a second Scottish force around up there as well. So there's actually substantial manpower they've got now. 12,500 men. Yeah, we've done them again. We've taken one of their dukes captive. We're on 83% now. I suspect if we can take that capital there, then that's it done, dusted. We don't want to get have them too isolated though. Elsworth comes of age. Excellent, and she is comely as well. Elusive Shadow. She's not married or anything. Let's see if we can get anyone decent in here. Most Serene Republic of Venice. He's been 24. Decent match. Any wars going on? Yeah, let's send her off. She can marry the Doge of Venice. Excellent. 99%. Seriously? This idiot belongs in my dungeon. It's just going to sit on 99%, is it? Oh, our allies are fighting over there. That will, of course, count for a victory for the Scots, which is annoying. But it stays on 99%. Little gift. Thank you, Oswald. We're not going to catch them either. They're going to get off, aren't they? Oh, it's going to be close. Oh, he did catch them. Someone's plotting to kill Elfric. Oh, no, 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 no. The Scottish forces are converging there. There's quite a lot of them. We need our second force to come and reinforce us. This better not be taking the piss. Ah, just in time. Whew. That was a large battle. And that's the end of the war. Whew. Let's actually take a look at that. So that was 17,000 on our side and 11,700 on theirs. That was a huge battle. And that is the end of that. So now we control nearly all of Scotland. There's just pretty much just the Highlands left. Duke of Frisia was slain during the combat. Oh no. We've got a new Duke of Frisia. It's okay. This Prince Archbishop has got the pox. Well, that's not very nice, is it? But he still won't accept a vassalage. We can't excommunicate him either. Well, have him excommunicated by the Pope, even. So, Alba, there's not much left of Alba, but I don't think... Can we usurp this yet? No, because we only got 12 of the 14. Okay, well. So we are still working on this. We're getting closer now, at least. We can ransom... this guy we captured for 50. Yeah, let's do that. Titles can be created. Kingdom of Ireland, Dutchy of Ulster, Dutchy of Munster, Dutchy of Connaught. There's not much left of Scotland. Things are going to plan. Anyway, I'm going to leave this episode here. It was quite good. We took a bit of Scotland like we had planned to do. A little more than I thought I would get, actually, since we got that duchy claim, which was great. So I'm going to leave it here. If you liked it, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. And remember, there's a new series on the go at the moment, The Tyrants of Sardinia. So if you like this sort of thing, go and check that out. It'll be on my channel. There'll be a link in the description. There'll have been a link flashed up on the screen here if you're into that kind of thing. And that's it from me for today. Empire of Britannia is growing. Catch you later. I'll see you in the next one. Turn off for a bit.